Ukrainian President Zelenskyy is urging his people to brace for more Russian attacks. Moscow is escalating attacks on Ukraine's energy system, plunging entire cities into darkness. ABC News' Ines de la Quatara is live from Kyiv with the latest. Ines, Zelenskyy is telling people to brace for more attacks. What does that look like? How is the country preparing?
Good morning, Diane. Yeah, Ukrainian President Zelenskyy warning people that Russia is gearing up for a fresh wave of attacks. In his address to the nation last night, he called on both defense forces and civilians to brace for that possibility. We know the Russian supply of weapons is dwindling, but Zelenskyy says that for as long as the Russians do have access to missiles, they will not calm down. Right now, the fighting is concentrated in the east. Over the weekend, Russia striking Dnipro, at least a dozen people there, and the heaviest fighting taking place in the Donetsk region, that the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense says in terms of the maps and in terms of who's actually controlling what territory, that hasn't actually changed all that much. Some debate over the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. We've talked a lot about the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, that power plant that's been in Russian control for months. The Ukrainians say there could be some signs showing that the Russians are preparing to withdraw from the power plant, but the Russians are refuting those reports. Dmitry Peskov, the Kremlin spokesman, saying that is not the case, Diane.
Now, Russia has been targeting the country's energy infrastructure, leaving millions across the country with no heat or power. So how are citizens coping as the temperatures there drop?
Yeah, I mean, you can see behind me, Kyiv is covered in snow. Like you say, temperatures continue to drop, and the Russians are really zeroing in on the Ukrainian power grid. So millions over the weekend left without power, without heat, without water. But it's really something to see. I mean, I just got to Kyiv, and I was surprised to see really a fully functioning city. Ukrainians are undeterred. In many cases, they only have access to a few hours of power a day, but they are powering through. We're seeing incredible images coming out of Ukrainian children going to school with flashlights, doctors operating in the dark, diners at restaurants eating by candlelight. They are determined to stay put and keep going. And one resident telling a member of our team that they are willing to deal with no power, no heat, no water, as long as there are no Russians. Diane.
Ines de la Quatara reporting from Kyiv for us. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.